Hi guys, my name is Morgan. I'll be doing a love reading today for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's just see what comes up in the energy for you. To start off, I'll be using the Love Oracle cards from Land Time Wellness. I really like this deck. It's got some good energy, and it's nice. It like pinpoints really specific things, which sometimes is what you need. So let's see what's coming up for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And this reading is intended to be timeless, so whenever you're guided to watch this reading is whenever you're guided to watch it. Let's see what's coming up for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's coming up for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so we have, first things first is I like you. So you may be connecting with someone right now who you have mutual feelings for. I feel like maybe you've gone on a couple dates, or like the energy is really picking up here. So it says someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. I feel like you've got someone here that you're really interested in, and they're really interested in you as well. It feels very mutual. So I feel like maybe you've already expressed your feelings to this person, or they've already expressed it to you. And if they haven't, I feel like they're going to very shortly. We also have Hammer, which stands for sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So I feel like this is a relationship that you both are putting in work towards. I feel like, you know, it feels like almost like ritualistic. Like maybe you go out like every Friday night, or like there's specific times that you talk to this person. But I feel like a consistency is what I'm getting with this too. So I feel like this person has been very consistent with you. And it just feels very stable. But I also feel like maybe someone might be working out or going to the gym, or someone's a gym rat, or like really likes to be physically fit, too. Or they're just working on themselves. Also, what came out was the Runner, which is the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego, and Paradise. So we have happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I feel like this is the energy that you're both in right now, like with each other. Like I feel like you guys are really vibing and like a really good level here. But with the Runner, someone might be a little afraid of intimacy, or like someone, I feel like someone's had a bad relationship in the past where they felt smothered, or like there was someone who was controlling. So I feel like they're really sensitive to this energy, where like I feel like if you push them too far, they might just like bounce on you. But like I don't know, I just feel like you guys have been really enjoying each other's company. You're in a really good place. But I feel like someone here definitely is a little bit more reserved with giving energy, and might have an insecure attachment style where they're anxious avoidant, or just avoidant, where I don't know, I feel like they're not giving any more than needs to be given. Like I definitely feel like they're not gonna like if they're excited about you, they're like holding it back, or like it just feels very like maybe someone's afraid of something, or like this connection just might be feeling really good, but they're worried because it feels good that might be a trap, or like not that it is a trap, but like they're worried that like it's like too good to be true kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like, and if someone's definitely had rocky relationships before, that could just be self-sabotage. When things are good, like you just expect the worst, because I mean at some point things have been bad. Which is, sabotage is one of the connotations of the Hammer as well. So, I mean, interesting. But, so I don't know, someone might act out of fear, or like clam up because they're afraid of something. But I feel like they really like you, but that might scare them, or like, I don't know. It just feels very like too good to be true energy. But Okay, well, let's dive into this. So tell me about this runner energy with the hammer. Tell me about this fear of intimacy. I also get that, like, if you guys have been dating for a little bit, I feel like you have not been intimate, or like they're not ready to go there with you yet either, or like someone's a little afraid to go there right now. Like you're not in a place to where you can enjoy being intimate with each other just yet. Not enjoy necessarily, but like you don't want to go there just yet. Tell me about this energy with the hammer and the runner. Tell me about the energy with the hammer and the runner. But I really feel like it's been a good relationship so far. Like, I feel like you both have really enjoyed each other's company, or like, I feel like you finally met someone who, really wants to be there for you, or like, I feel like you guys are like building a solid friendship, kind of thing, or like you act well as friends. So with the hammer and the runner, we have the World and the Two of Fire. So with the World here, I get that it's like, I feel like this is a cycle that they've closed out. It could be that maybe they had these fears in the past with past relationships, and it's not coming up here with you because it feels like it's been dealt with. It feels like a cycle that's been closed out here. And I feel like they're in a much more peaceful place. If this is you, maybe you had some attachment wounds from the past that you've healed, and now you're at a secure attachment place, where you're able to show up and be a whole partner in a relationship. And with the Two of Fire, I get that this is something that they chose to do. So like maybe it's like you chose to heal, or like you're choosing the more peaceful option. So like maybe you're really like, maybe either one of you could be triggered right now by something the other person is doing, but you're choosing to act in the, like you're not like, just because you're triggered doesn't mean that you're acting out on that trigger, but you just like acknowledge that you're triggered, and like you've worked through that. So that feels really good. It feels like I don't know, it just feels like open and honest communication. And but this runner to me right now feels like past energy, or like maybe if you've been dating for a while and they might have been running a little bit in the past, but now they're in a place where they want to open up with you. It's because they worked on their intimacy issues. So but I definitely feel like it's something that's been closed out here, and completed. So also like I'm getting like soul connection here. So like you may have like a really intense connection with this person, and like maybe that also triggered them into healing, where they realize like, if I want to be present in this relationship, that I've got to level up, that I've got to work on this, so that way I can be here with this other person. And I feel like you inspired them to do this healing as well. Hey, tell me about I like you. Tell me about I like you. I'm seeing like a coffee date. So maybe you guys have had like coffee together, or maybe a drink of some sort, like a beer or like a cocktail, or like you guys went out for drinks at some point. So we have, with I like you, we have the Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups, and the Two of Earth. So the Two of Water is like it could be a soul connection, but it's definitely it's like a mutual partnership. So like the feelings, like I feel like if you guys haven't already expressed your feelings, like you're about to, and they're definitely mutual. If it's not something expressed, then it's like you may not know, but you know what I mean? Like you don't have like a verbal confirmation, but you just know by the energy that we're really vibing. And like maybe other people too have been like, oh hey, I noticed you two like each other, like you guys have really good chemistry. Like I feel like other people are starting to notice in this connection as well. But with the Two of Earth, I definitely feel like a balance. Like I feel like you guys balance each other out. Like I feel like you may be opposites in some kind of way, but like in a complementary way, or like I just feel like you guys just balance. I feel balance with this. Like I feel like if one person's really shy, the other person doesn't mind taking the lead. Or like if one person is really loud, the other person doesn't mind being quiet and like listening. Like I feel like it's like opposites attract, but I feel like it's very complementary. It feels like a really good soul connection here with this. as well. So tell me about Paradise. Maybe you guys have gone on a trip or like are planning a trip together as well, like a destination. So we have, for Paradise, we have the Queen of Air, which is the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Water. So it definitely feels like you guys are in really good energy. I feel like you're in harmony. Like this may be someone you're already committed to, or in like where this might go into a higher commitment, or like it feels like everyone's just like at peace. But like with the Queen of Air, I feel like someone, I also get like scholar, so like maybe someone getting a master's degree, I don't know why that's coming up, or like has higher level of education here as well. But like with the Queen of Air, I feel like someone is trying to be really cerebral about this, or like trying to use their intellect. Like I feel like it's very like trying to be like using your brain instead of getting caught up in your emotions. And maybe with the Ten of Water, you might feel really swept up in happiness with this person. Like it feels like it really feels like the honeymoon phase of like so maybe you're going on a honeymoon, or like you know, like the first 6 months of dating where like you're really getting to know each other and you're vibing really well. It feels like very blissful, or like just like, I don't know, it just feels good. But with the Queen of Air, I feel like someone's trying not to get caught up in this too much, or like they're trying to keep grounded. They're trying to be like, I mean, yes, it's really good, but I'm not getting carried away with my emotions. Or like someone's holding back here a little bit too. It might be the Runner, because they're trying to like just not get caught up in it. Like has something ever felt so good to you that you've kind of lost yourself in it for a little bit? Like this person does not want to lose themselves in it. I feel like maybe this person has been codependent in the past, and maybe they've had a relationship where they realize they kind of lost themselves in it, and like, but this one feels really good, so they want to enjoy it, but they don't want to lose themselves, and they don't want to, it's like I get like a holding back a little bit with this too, but not in a bad way. But I feel like it's like steadying, like slowing your roll, steadying your horses, like just trying to maintain their head and not fall head over heels in this situation. Tell me more about this relationship. Maybe you've built something together with this person, like a desk, or like something you had to assemble. I don't know, maybe, or like you worked on a project together. And someone might like the beach. Like the beach might be their happy place, with the Paradise card here. Or maybe you're going to a beach, or maybe you drank beachy drinks together, like margaritas, or like a pina colada or something. I don't know. So we also have the Judgment here that came out. So let's see what else comes out. The King of Earth. Okay. So with Judgment, I feel like a call to action. So someone may be wanting to do things with you. Someone maybe with the King of Air, or the King of Earth here. Someone may be making promises of a more stable connection, or like trying to take this to the next level. I feel like this is really confusing. I don't know. It's not super clear here with the Judgment, but maybe someone's feeling confused about this connection, or like kind of like it's been really good, but is it real, I guess? Let me clarify the Judgment here, because it can also be like a rebirth, like or maybe this is like a second chance at this relationship. Like maybe you guys tried in the past and it didn't work out, but now this time you're like, maybe you separated, then came back together once you both were in a good place, and now things are working really well here. Card vomit, so I'm not taking all of those, but definitely feels like second chances here. Or maybe like you dated when you were like a lot younger, and then reconnected and are trying things again. So the Judgment, we have Transformation. We have 3 cards. Okay. So we have the Death here. So it definitely feels like a redo, or so maybe someone was confused about why it didn't work out in the past, but with the Rebirth here, I feel like you know why. Or I feel like it had to end in order, I feel like a major growth with this. So I feel like maybe you guys met at one point and it just wasn't the right time, but now it is the right time because you both grew. And we also have the 8 of Earth and the 9 of Earth. So this is, to me, is working really, I feel like you worked really hard on yourself. You're in a place now where you're stable, you're in a good place with your job, you have good income, you've worked on yourself, you're in a good place, your self-esteem is really good, and I feel like money is good too, but I just feel like you're a stable person, and this relationship feels very stable too. So I feel like you guys have grown a lot, either separately or together here, but it definitely feels like a major growth. Maybe you went from not really knowing what you want to do in life to figuring out really quickly, and things escalated from there. I feel like you had some kind of hardship, maybe you failed out of college at one point, but now you're going back getting your master's degree because you tried it again, kind of thing, and you worked really hard at it the second time to make sure that it was going to work. And if that's I get just a replay, a redo, but someone flubbed it the first time, but then they came back second time, meaning business, doing what they had to do, what they were supposed to do. And I think that's just making things really good right now. Let's see if there's anything else that needs to come out. Anything else about this connection that needs to come out? But with the King of Earth too, I feel like someone may be a dad, or has a kid in another relationship. But I feel like you guys co-parent really well, or someone has a good relationship with their father. Or maybe someone's got daddy issues here, and that's why that they had this fear of intimacy because of how things were with their dad. Anything else that needs to come out in regards to this relationship? Okay, and then we have the 9 of Fire, which is 9 of Wands, and then the 5 of Water, which is the 5 of Cups. So I feel like someone's managing their expectations here. I feel like Thanos saying reality is often disappointing. I feel like someone there's something someone was disappointed by. I feel like it might have been a past relationship, or maybe you've had to work really hard at relationships because they haven't always worked out for you, and you're just used to being disappointed, but this time you're not being disappointed and you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. But the 9 of Fire, I get I just feel like someone's put in a lot of work. It could be maybe you put in long hours at work, or someone's been working very hard here. Maybe it's to overcome these disappointments of the past, or I just get maybe a situation didn't work out like you had hoped it would have, but I'm hearing that it's for the best. But I don't know. It just feels this feels like past energy. There was something that or maybe you guys had a fight, or maybe it's the way things ended the first time, if this is the second go around for you. But you guys have also worked through that. And I feel like it's the kind of energy where things didn't work the first time, but I don't think you guys stopped caring about each other and stopped loving each other. But that's why I feel like you did the work to ensure this relationship would blossom. It feels like a really good solid couple here, to be honest, where I feel like you're both in it mutually, and I feel like you both want the same things, and you're both willing to put in the work to ensure that your relationship thrives. which is really good in my opinion. So closing up here, I'm going to get some romance angel cards and see what else comes out. More stuff advice. So do you have any advice for Taurus in regards to the situation? Do you have any advice for Taurus in regards to this relationship? I feel like you don't really need advice because, like, I mean, I feel like you guys are good. Like, you're vibing. You're having a good time. So what came out is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So maybe with the Five of Water here, you've had like a recent disagreement, or like you're in a rough patch right now, and that's why that was coming up. But like, if you're not in a rough patch right now, I feel like this is just the energy of talking to each other, checking in with each other, making sure each other's good, and like really talking about your feelings here. Or like, if it was a fight that you guys had, someone might be pulling back and like sulking about it, but I feel like they just were waiting for you to open up to them and to discuss this honestly and like openly. Like, I feel like, I really feel like you guys don't have a problem talking to each other, but maybe, or maybe someone, like, I'm hearing depression. So maybe someone has had depression for a little bit, and that's like causing them to clam up a little bit, and maybe they're not as open, but I think they're waiting for you to reach out to them and like extend your hand and like help them out a little bit is kind of what I'm getting with this. What else is going to come out? Like, if someone's mad that like if someone has depression and maybe they haven't been pulling their weight in the relationship, then I feel like you guys just need to talk about it and just be open and honest. And because, like, I mean, like, you can be understanding while not excusing the behavior, if you know what I mean. Because, like, but, like, I also think that, like, you know, relationships have up and downs, and it's not going to be 100% all the time. And then I also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you're going through a rough patch right now, then I think that this is the hope that things will get better, especially if it's depression. Then maybe someone needs to see a doctor about it, especially if it's been like for a long period of time where things just aren't getting done or things just aren't happening. It might be worth looking into something deeper to like determine a deeper cause. Or like, let's see what else. I just really feel like, but I feel like things have been really good in your relationship as well. But like, if this is your second go around as well, I feel like it's okay to be optimistic because you're both in a good place where you both put in the work and you're both ready to take the next steps in this relationship. We're both ready. But I feel like someone could be waiting for something, like, something to happen in this relationship. And, I feel like you should be optimistic about it. Like, if you're waiting for them to like talk about taking things to the next level, whether that be like being serious or like being like moving in together or like combining finances or something like that. Like, I feel like, that's coming around the corner, or like you should optimistically, maybe it's time for you to start that conversation as well. But anything else? I feel the need to pull one more. Anything else in regards to Taurus for this relationship? Okay, so we have two. We have unrequited love and let your friends help you. So I really don't feel like your love is unrequited though. But maybe this is the energy of like someone feels rejected right now, or like if it's depression, like I'm feeling heavy on the depression, or like maybe someone's overworked, or someone's going through something. Maybe it was like a death in the family, or like someone like, I feel like they're just withdrawing, not because of anything that you did, but I feel like the life circumstances are, you know, just not like, I just feel like it's a rough patch in your relationship, but I don't think that it's a like bad thing. Like, I mean, you know, I feel like this is like a normal ebb and flow, but like it might be feeling like I feel like someone's really worried about this though. Cause I feel like it's been rough for a little bit, but I think it will get better. You just have to put in the necessary steps to make it get better. And open communication with your partner as well. Like everyone should be all on board, and like we should be on the same page. And then we have let your friends help you, ask and accept support from others. So Maybe someone is leaning too heavily on their partner for support, or like, maybe it's just been you and this person for a while, and I'm getting like the need to reach out to other people in this regard. So like maybe someone's been kind of a hermit. Like I know we went through COVID and like all that good stuff, but like I just feel like someone has really like cut themselves off from maybe like everyone except for their partner, but they're starting to withdraw from their partner too. And this is the need to not be so closed off and to open yourself up to more people in your life, because I feel like especially if it's depression, because depression will make you believe that no one cares about you, no one wants you, you're annoying, you're terrible, you're a burden to other people, and like someone is being called to snap out of it. Because like a lot of these are just lies that your brain likes to tell you to make you more depressed. When like if you sat down and actually talked to these like the people that you're worried about who don't like love you anymore, like I think you'd be pleasantly surprised to find out they do still care. They just didn't know how to approach a situation, because mental health is hard. Mental health is kind of hard to approach, especially if you're not educated. And so if you know your partner's going through depression right now, or like a mental health bump, like it's time to start getting educated about it. It's time to start looking into what you can do and how you can help them, or like what they need to do to help themselves as well. So that's all that I have. If you like this message, or if it resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you for watching.